US Blackhawk helicopter, which was deployed to rescue pilots from a downed F-15E fighter jet in Iran, has also been downed. So this looks like a double-edged sword from Iran. The rescue craft that was sent has also now been downed. Group Captain, what do you make of these developments? And in addition to these, the fact that about 16 jets of the US may have been downed by Iran in Gulf and in Iran so far, although of course the US will not confirm that, but analysts, top military experts are saying that.
Yes, the moment Ajay Jandial was saying that there were some other aircraft in the search and rescue which is flying low, first thing struck my mind is that that particular aircraft, whether it is a helicopter or any other aircraft, is now making itself vulnerable to the small arm fire as well as the shoulder fire Stinger missiles. Iran has many of those things. So any helicopter will become a very easy target for being shot on in the Iranian airspace. Remember, we know that the regular armed forces of Iran has been decimated. Their air defense system has been decimated, but IRGC still retains much of this right now. So, and they have been deployed at many points because wave and wave of American or the Israeli attack comes, including F-35. F-35 cannot be picked up by radar. I doubt if any of the radar will be on when the F-35 or any other advanced aircraft is making a wave of attack over it. Because what happens, these advanced aircraft, they pick up the radar signal and then they shoot down that radar point. That radar installation is being shot. You know, anti-radiation missiles are there within all these aircraft, whether it is F-35, F-16 or F-15, F-22, all these aircrafts are in that region. So any of these aircraft, if they pick up any radar on, they pick up that signal and then shoot the missile to eliminate that or put that radar out of action. So all these things are happening. So that is the reason why usually radars are switched off. Even if someone is some radar is serviceable or working, that is switched off when the aircrafts are making a wave of attack over the region. But low flying aircraft like be it Blackhawk or any other helicopter, if they enter Iranian space, so they are the people with the Stinger missiles with slightly heavy arm fire who are specially looking for these aircraft to make a pass, because F-35, it's difficult to pick up that by radar, but eyes surely can see it. And if these aircraft make low pass, then even those medium arms fire or heavy arm fires, that can be fired onto the aircraft and that can be done. I'm not sure whether any air defense system has shot down that aircraft, but you know, once you enter enemy territory, any aircraft is vulnerable to even become unserviceable. Engine may seize or something else may go wrong, and there could be a crash. Such things can happen. So this aircraft, F-15 we are talking of, F-15E, could have gone down by something going wrong with the engine system or aircraft system, or shot down by the enemy guns or rockets or anything of that sort. So all these are possible, and it is quite possible that this Black Hawk would have been shot down by the Iranian forces, and that is another painful sort of blow to Americans.
All right, let's take some more updates then now coming in. Viewers, Iranian State TV has confirmed that a US pilot had fallen. Iranian State TV is broadcasting it nationally, which means either the capture claim wasn't total or there's more than one pilot still unaccounted for. Those are the updates coming in from the Iranian State TV. It's saying either the capture claim wasn't total or there's more than one pilot unaccounted for, because one US pilot had apparently fallen down. All right, leaving this development aside for a moment, Group Captain, I want to ask you whether you would believe that there is somebody that's from the outside that's providing good intelligence inputs to Iran, because excuse me, the precision of its strikes, the downing of its aircraft is only signaling that there is an external hand that's offering intel to Iran. Could it be Russia, would you say, or China? Who would you point at?
Well, these smaller aircrafts, whether it is F-15, F-16, or F-22, even these are it is possible to detect them by the passing satellite. But uh, any satellite which is fixed, if there's a satellite making a pass at that time, through that place, that longitude and latitude, yes, it is possible to pick up an aircraft flying over the things. And then by the time it is picked up by that satellite, they try to pass that information to Iranian agencies, and Iranian agencies get alerted. They come out with the appropriate weapon. It is rather difficult because these aircrafts are very fast, and wherever they go for an attack, whichever area, it just takes few minutes to pass over there, make an attack, and then come out. Yes, there are some pilots who may get complacent, thinking that Iranian airspace today is open for them, and there will be no air defense system active against them, so they may fly for a longer time. But still, even if they are flying for a longer time within their endurance, I suspect I will be slightly, reluctant to accept that the Chinese or Russians will give this feedback of the aircraft making a pass towards that particular region, alert the Iranian agencies, and then the Iranian agencies will alert their own defense personnel to shoot on that aircraft. It's rather too long, but theoretically it is possible. More than that, F-35, of course, is usually not visible to the radar system. Usually not visible to the radar system. But if from upper side, from the space side, if there is an infrastructure, if there is an infrared signature of the exhaust being picked up by the satellites, if it is possible, so then something can be picked up there, that warning can be given. But again, the response time, how much of response time is available to them. It is purely coincidental if some aircraft has been shot down in the absence of a radar, in the absence of the air defense system, by the ground troops or by the Stinger missile or anything else. If that has been shot down, it's a purely coincidence. It cannot be planned as such. When some country is absolutely vulnerable, devoid of the air defense system, yes, then you can have an alternative way of it, using your manpower. You know where the aircraft carrier is there, USS Lincoln. You know where the Israel is there, which coordinate. If you deploy people in that area, at least say 100 kilometers ahead of you, and then if they pick up a wave of aircraft coming to you, because noise can certainly pick up, aircraft can be seen. So if they alert the system that yes, there is a wave of aircraft coming from this direction to this direction, this is the heading, then maybe the troops at the ground who is specially trained for such aircraft approaching and taking an aim at and shooting it down, it is possible, but it is more of theoretical than it is practical. It is not a very practical way of shooting the aircraft. But all these things in the battlefield are possible, and even the aircraft by accident, it can meet with the accident because of its own cause. So all these things are possible.
Okay.
As far as you were saying that the 16 fighter aircraft, till yesterday, 16 fighter aircrafts were the casualty of this war. Today morning, when the news came for the F-35, that was the 17th.
Okay.
This F-15 will be the 18th,
Okay.
and the Blackhawk will be the 19th, casualty of this war from the US side.
Okay. In fact, now it's a developing situation. Viewers, Iran is shooting at the US aircraft